Have you ever heard of a man who gave up everything to bring hope to those the world had forgotten? This is the story of William Goudie, a Scottish missionary whose faith, sacrifice, and compassion changed lives in India forever. William Goudie was born in 1857 in the heart of Scotland. Raised in a Christian home, he grew up with a Bible in one hand and a heart full of faith. He was deeply inspired by the passionate preaching of D. L. Moody and the soulful hymns of Ira Sankey. And it was through their message that he felt something powerful, a call. A call to serve God, not just in his homeland, but far beyond. In 1882, Goudie set sail for India, a land both beautiful and burdened. He arrived in the city of Chennai, then known as Madras. But he didn't head for comfort. No. He made his way to Tiruvallur, a small town where many were poor, sick, and outcast. He had one goal: to serve the Dalits, the people labeled untouchables by society. To them, he brought something they had never known: dignity, love, and the message of Jesus. Goudie didn't just preach sermons. He lived them. He walked dusty roads, spoke with the brokenhearted, and stood beside those rejected by the world. In 1885, he married Elizabeth Routledge, a woman with a heart just as devoted to the mission. But life wasn't easy. Their first child passed away, a loss that shook them deeply. Still, they stood firm, grounded in faith and driven by purpose. William was more than a preacher, he was a student of Indian culture. He studied Hindu philosophy, not to argue, but to understand. Through this, he earned the respect of scholars and villagers alike. Together with fellow missionaries like George Mackenzie Cobbin, he planted seeds of faith, hope, and education in the hearts of many. William Goudie passed away in 1922, but his story didn't end there. Churches, schools, and communities still echo his impact. He lived not for recognition, but for transformation. Not for comfort, but for calling. William Goudie's life reminds us: one person, driven by love and guided by faith, can make a difference that echoes through generations. If this story touched your heart, consider sharing it. Let his legacy live on, inspired, remembered, and retold.